What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be my review for Legend Season 2, Episode 5, I think we're on. Listen, let me explain something to y'all about this episode. This episode is absolutely wonderful, okay? I feel like, I definitely know this is the best episode of Season 2. This might be the best episode that they've ever done. Okay? I can't think that far back to season 1, but I feel like it is. Anyway, it was a pop art theme ball, and they had to combine pop art with hip hop and Vogue, right? And so, excuse me, the guest judge was Taraji P. Henson. Y'all know I love T. I listen. That's my DC homegirl. I love Taraji. I ain't even gonna say nothing. So the first house we had the House of Icon. Now you know the House of Icon has been in the bottom for the last 2 balls. They've had to fight to be here, and so they sort of feel it. They feel the pressure. They know, and they got the pressure on them. So, they had, I'm just going to read y'all my notes. I wrote that I like their outfits. I wrote that at times they were a little sloppy at times. But overall, I think they did a great job. I was here for it. I thought they understood the assignment, right? They definitely brought hip hop in, and I was like, they did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I was like, they did good. Okay, they walked away with a score of 46. I said, okay, 46 out of 50. I said, they're doing good. Next, we had the House of Balenciaga. Now, we know that the House of Balenciaga has been totally eating this competition, right? They have been doing the damn thing for the most part. Now, once again, they did not have Honey in rehearsals, and Honey did not perform. Now, their outfits, I was not here for. They had a whole polka dot, glow in the dark kind of thing going on with their B emblem, and so it was branded, but I did not get hip hop. I got maybe like a Missy Elliott hip hop video, but I did not get hip hop. Okay, from their outfits. Now that's just me. And then y'all know I love y'all know I love Mother Shannon. I believe it's Shannon Balenciaga, right? I do love me some Mother Shannon. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love her, but Mother ain't give us nothing this week. I mean, Mother came out at the end, walked, gave us that beautiful face and body, and then posed. And the judges said, listen, we need more. Like, we know that you don't dance, but we need more. We need you to give us more, especially when you were short. Like, you knew Honey wasn't there. Like, you're short somebody. And yes, she said, well, Mother wants to showcase her kids. Okay, but Mother also needs to pick it up when she know that we lacking. And y'all was lacking this week, because at the end of the day, y'all was short a person who, and Honey is y'all superstar. Let's be clear. Honey is a star, So they got a 41. And one of their members, I forget the member name, he actually started crying. And, Taraji had to kind of give him nah, don't do it. Don't get in your head. Don't feel like you fucked up. Just take the criticism and keep it moving, And what one of the people backstage said was they're not used to getting criticism because they've been eating the competition. And every week they get praised. And this is the first week where they kind of got a lot of criticism. And they weren't, at a 41, you already know you're not at the top. You're not at the top. Knowing that the team that went before you got a 46. And I feel like that was part of it, But again, nobody wants to feel like they didn't do a good job. And so I was like, okay, cool. All right, yeah. And then motherfucking Peachy came out. Listen. First of all, the House of Teaching was the first house that I heard. I'm not saying that no other houses did it. Let me be clear. They're the first house that I heard reference their artists and that they were given and put this much reverence into their artists. Now, to be fair, they did Andy Warhol. Now I don't know. I don't know if they got to choose or they had to be or they whatever. But Andy Warhol was their the artist. Now Andy Warhol is very recognizable. You don't even have to be an art enthusiast to know Andy Warhol when you see it. Because I'm not an art enthusiast, but I know Andy Warhol. I think from the very beginning to the end, it was a thought out concept. It told a story. Their story was that they were exhibits in a museum that come to life after closing, and that's exactly what they gave us. And I mean, the costuming, the lighting, the dancing, everything was on point from beginning to end. Let me tell you something. I rewound it and watched it again because I was like, I gotta see that again. Like that was everything. And needless to say, it was tens across the board. They got a perfect score of 50. Okay? And they deserved it. Absolutely. Look, my notes just say yes, yes, yes. That's it, that's all. Yes, yes, yes. Next, we had the House of Mugler. And they had Basquiat, who, again, is an artist that I'm familiar with. Again, I'm not an art enthusiast, but I'm familiar with him. They were the second group house, that I heard really reference the art, the inspiration. And they did a time machine where each person represented a different era of hip hop. I think it was a great concept, but I think it was rushed. Now, I know that they only have a certain amount of time, and so maybe it was rushed because they felt like they didn't have enough time to do it, but it was literally like, okay, 80s, 90s, 2000s, current day. And let me say this. I love Tati. Y'all know I said from the very beginning, when I saw Tati with the House of Mugler, I was like, okay, I'm going to be biased because I absolutely love Tati. Listen, I'm waiting for Tati. I have not seen the Tati that I was expecting to see and I've been waiting for. I'm not saying she ain't gave us no good performances. I'm not saying that she's not doing a good job. She did great, right? But I'm waiting. It's something that I'm waiting for that I'm not getting. And again, this is no disrespect at all. I love her. I love her. And again, she's doing, it's just, I know what Tati gives. And Law said the same thing. Law said the exact same thing. He was like, Tati, come on. I know what you can do. I know, and I feel the same way. I just feel like I'm not getting something. But they walked away with a score of 46. So, are y'all seeing this theme here? That we've already gone through 4 houses and no one has below a 40. So, that lets you know right there that what we're looking at this week was on point. And I'm agreeing with the judges. I'm not sitting here going, oh my gosh. No, I'm agreeing with the judges. But the fact that we've seen a perfect score and we've seen 2 46s lets you know the lowest score right now is a 41. So that lets you know, again, when I said this was a good episode, that across the board, the houses are giving it to us, right? So the next, I keep saying group. Y'all know I mean houses. What is this? Oh, that's hair. I'm like, something cute. All right. The House of Orici. Their inspiration was Peter Mack. And one of the members of the group, his dad actually knew Peter Mack. And he actually has some Peter Mack pieces in his house. So they sort of had that insight. I'm not very familiar with Peter Mack. And I'm here. I'm here to learn. But I wasn't. But they did a good job. I was here for everything they was giving me. I wrote high energy. And that I saw the hip hop all the way through. I absolutely saw the hip hop. And they got a perfect score as well of 50. Are you understanding what I'm putting down as far as what we was getting from these houses? So that is two perfect scores. Two perfect scores, y'all. Nobody below 40. Then we had the House of Garcon. Listen. Last week the criticism was that they weren't using Tonka to the best of his abilities, right? So this week they focused and they highlighted Tonka. Now, I originally wrote in my notes that I feel like they tried too hard to highlight Tonka. I like Tonka. I was here for, I mean, I didn't have no problem with what Tonka was doing before that. But again, people know him that outside of what I know. So they sort of know what Tonka brings that I'm not necessarily as familiar with. But I feel like they were maybe trying a little too hard to give us Tonka. But I think he did a good job. He absolutely did a good job. I mean, all eyes were on him, and he led the whole performance, and he did a good job. Like, and he definitely gave us some hip hop. Mother Stasha, bitch, with that running slide split at the end, bitch, a girl, mother, ma'am, I was here for all of that, okay? Excuse me. And the House of Garcon walks away with a score of 48. So, for the first half of the competition, we are down to, nobody has less than 40 points, right? The lowest score was a 41, and that was the House of Balenciaga, which of course we know that they're not used to being at the bottom of nothing, right? So then we have part 2, which was a body category. Now, the house of the top house from last week had the opportunity to chop somebody from the body competition. And we know that the superior house from last week was the house of Balenciaga. Wasn't it the house of Balenciaga? Yeah. Because I thought it should have went to the house of Garcon. And it was the house of Balenciaga. It was a tie. And Mother Shannon chopped Tonka. So whereas everybody thought Tonka was going to get him body, yada, yada, yada. Oh, let me rewind a little bit. I'm sorry. Let me go back to what I was saying about Tati. The reason why I said I was waiting, because saying body, yada, yada reminded me of something. The reason why I said I was waiting is because in rehearsals, Tati was the one that was bringing 2021, right? And she was like, you know, talking about Meg Thee Stallion and giving that body, yada, yada. And she was twerking and everything in rehearsal. And I just it didn't translate to the performance. And I was like, I was waiting for Tati to slay that shit. Okay. I had to come back to a thought. Okay. So, the body category. So, Mother Shannon was walking for the house of Balenciaga. Stasha was walking for the house of Garcon since Tonka got chopped. Kylie Kai was walking for the house of Tichi. She's never walked a body before. She talked about how subconscious she felt because she never, because she was shamed for her body and she was bashed and things like that. So it was a big deal for her to walk body. Dro, wait a minute, Tichi, Arichi. No. What? I got Dro, but I have the wrong house down. Sorry, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me figure out which one I got. Garcon, Balenciaga, Tichi. Arichi was Remy. And Remy Orichi always does drag, and so he was like he's always wanted to walk a body category, and so he was ready to do that. And then Diego Mugler. Hold on, who am I missing? Hold on, y'all, because I want to make sure I get it right. Tichi, Balenciaga, Icon. It was Icon. Okay, I wrote the wrong house down. Okay, so it was a great competition. Let me tell y'all something about these hoes. Okay, so first off, we had Mother Shannon. Shannon came out in a sheer, like, cover up. She had, I thought I had to sneeze. Okay, sorry. She was damn naked underneath. She had like tape covering her nipples, but other than that, that was all she had up top. And the bottom, she had a thong on, a string thong. So all you saw was ass, okay? I said, and when she came out, everybody was like, "Is she naked?" Yes, yes, she was, and she was giving body yaddy 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 for all that she didn't give us in that performance, but all she did was walk and look cute. She was giving it to us, okay? She was doing the knees. She was giving Meg a run for her money with the knees, honey, okay? She was giving Meg a run for her money with the knees because Mother Shannon was giving it to him, okay? Kylie Kai did a really good job. Kylie Kai was giving that body yaddy yaddy, okay? And Kylie was giving it to him, okay? Dro, bitch. I mean, Dro and Diego, those bodies. What? I mean, I mean, I don't have no words. Unfortunately, Remy got chopped, honey. And so then it came down to a walk-off situation. Mother Shannon came out, bitch. When Mother Shannon came out, I'm sorry. She did the whole I saw this, was it Hector Extravaganza? I think I saw do this. I saw a clip of doing this. But she came out with the coat, right? And then she stopped and she came from underneath the coat and the coat stayed up. She had a frame on the coat. So the coat stood up. Bitch, what? Everything. I said, you better do this shit. Um, but it came down to the person who won the body category was Mother Shannon. So Mother Shannon was able to give Balenciaga a plus 10 points. That took them from 41, the last place house, to 51, Superior House. I said, I ain't mad about it. And I ain't even mad because Shannon did that category. Shannon did that body yaddy yaddy. I don't give a fuck. So I ain't even mad at him. So that put Icon and Mugler at the bottom. So they had to battle it out. Father Arturo, he battled. He said, listen, it's on me. Like, I'm the father. This is the third time we're here. This is on me. And Malik Mugler. And Malik won out. But something, and I picked up on this too, again, as much as I like me some Tati, I picked up on this. They said that, the house of Mugler is cold. They're not bringing any, they said that they feel the love off of Icon, like they can feel the heart and the love off of Icon. And Mugler is just like another day. Like, this is a job, we come here to work and we go home. Like, they don't feel the love there. They're not feeling it. And that even though Malik was the better, they feel like Malik got the best of, Father Icon. They really was letting them know, listen, I don't like the fact that I'm not feeling nothing off of y'all. Like, I'm not feeling the heart. I'm not feeling the love. I'm not feeling the passion. And I need to feel that. So that was it. But let me tell you something. That was a good ass episode. I don't care. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of reviews yet because y'all know I don't like looking at reviews till I do my review. But I felt like that episode is absolutely the best this season. And again, I feel like it was the best so far. And if it won't the best, it was in the top 2. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in those comments. Peace.